back to another video, and today we are continuing on with the Dwarf Beast Tribe quest, though again, they're not really beast tribes. So, I know I took a bit of a side trip there because of everything that came out in 5.4. I know I'm a little bit behind, but I've almost caught up to basically everything for the time being anyway. So, here we are about to speak with Ronitt once more in Chief's Concerns. There once was a dwarf named Ronitt, a boy with a bee in his bonnet. He had agreed to a bet he would come to regret, unless, of course, he actually won it. That was clever! I've got some bad news and some more bad news. Which do you want first? Alright, I'll pick. For starters, I heard the chief's been spending more and more time checking his beard in the mirror. That can only mean one thing. It's almost Beardtide. What are we gonna do? At this rate, we'll never make it! As for the other bit of bad news, some of the workers have turned tail and run back to the village before they get in any more trouble. Now there ain't enough people to handle production or bring in raw materials. Reget, Koretz, and the others are already at their breaking point. I even thought about asking Ozog for help, and I can't bloody find her. Think, Ronitt, think! There must be a way. Maybe a nice relaxing stroll will clear my head. Yeah, a quick trip to Scenic Damsel should sort me right out. And whatever you do, don't follow me. Even if you think I might get eaten by hungry beasties, don't follow me. Yes, definitely don't do that. Ronitt definitely does not want you to follow after him to Damsel. In other words, he definitely wants us to follow after him to Damsel. It's okay, we'll just say that we were taking a little stroll ourselves and just happened to run across him. But boy, he moves fast for someone with such little legs. Where is he? Hello, Ronitt. Haha, I see you understood my subtle hints. You see, I wanted a word with you away from the others. It's a bit of a touchy subject, and I don't want 'em getting discouraging or nothing. You're good at keeping secrets, ain't you? Maybe. Phew, alright. Truth is, I'm finding it all a bit much. The pressure, the responsibility. I've always been a loner, and nothing I ever did made a lot of difference to anyone else. Whereas it seems to me you're the opposite. By the sounds of it, people are always turning to you for help. Don't you ever worry you'll make some sort of horrible mistake and, I don't know, cause the end of the world or something? What's your secret? Well, we almost did cause the end of the world. Okay. I get by with a little help from my friends. You're right. I didn't get this far without my friends, and I'm gonna need them in the days to come. Watts' Anvil ain't just a place. It's the people who make it what it is. Thanks, I feel a lot better now, and with the great Watts' blood flowing in my veins, there ain't nothing I can't overcome. Of course, I've got Watts' hammer as well, thanks to you finding it for me. Not that I ever use it, mind you. I'm keeping it safely hidden away until the day comes that I'm skilled enough to wield it myself. This thing, just a normal everyday hammer, mate. Nothing special, but gets the job done. Point is, it gives me something to look forward to, a reason not to give up. Can't go disappointing my illustrious ancestor now, can I? Still honing my own skills is all well and good, but if I really want to go down in the history books, I gotta think big, think beyond what I'm capable of doing on my own. And with friends like you, how can I go wrong? Right, I better get back to the workshop before I run out of steam again. I found my motivation. Now all I need is a plan. I wonder what Watts would do at a time like this. Shame his expertise was in automaton, not tanks. Beep. Now all I need is a plan. Beep. Automata. The Megasonic Frog Boy! And Regit and Kuretz? I thought you two were working! We just fancied a spot of eavesdropping. Hope you don't mind. Yeah, we heard everything. Wish you'd said something sooner. You don't have to bear the burden on your own, you know. Let us share the load. Beep. Share the load. Alright, but don't say I didn't warn you. Wait, what was it that the Frog Boy said just now? I know it's only copying what we said, but I feel it was hinting at something earlier. Now all I need is a plan. Automata, that's it! What is? Ah, I see! Actually, we thought Ozog might be here too, but she's nowhere to be seen. Gog or not, we need all the pairs of hands we could get. Perhaps she made her way back to the workshop by now, and we should probably do likewise. Wonder what they're all planning. Automata. Oh, wait, I get it. So they're probably gonna have all the automata, like, do the work for them. Once again, robots are taking our jobs. Always the first sign of a robot rebellion coming on. Thanks to the Frog Boy, the way forward seems clear. Come on, I'll show you what I have in mind. I'm gonna use this place to build something that'll speed up production. I can't do it all on my own. That reminds me, I thought Ozog was supposed to be around here somewhere. Aw, did you miss me? Hey! Look who's here! Sorry to keep you waiting. I took the liberty of inviting a few friends of yours. I knew it was only a matter of time before you needed my help. My skills don't come cheap, you know. Sailuk and I may not be engineers, but we're also not averse to a bit of hard work. Yes, just point out what needs doing and leave the rest to us. Really, considering all you've done for us, Master Ronitt, it would be our pleasure to assist you. You travel all this way just to help me? Well, not you, Lord Thea. You only live around the corner, but I'm grateful all the same. I'm so happy He's such a sensitive boy. Alright, there's plenty of work that has to be done and not much time to do it. As for you, Claire, just because all these people have shown up doesn't mean you're off the hook. I can't wait to see how this is gonna look. Time to put my plan in action. By using a load of existing automaton parts, I'll be able to upgrade the workshop and build the rest of the tanks even with just a small number of us. Still, there are a few things that need to be made from scratch, and I've got the whole crate worth of parts I want you to make. Anything less than perfection and it might blow up in our faces, so bring me your finest work, alright? The Fetch-O-Matic Mega Total dish out whatever materials you might need. I'm counting on you, Claire. Alright, alright. Beep. Request for materials acknowledged. Oh, we only have to do one. I don't think this is the last quest. I think there should be one more after this, kind of like wrapping up the whole story. But we should be nearing the end here, sadly. I love the dwarves. They're so fun. Where is it? Let me see. Do automata dream of electronic frogs? Those made from the contents of this crate certainly will not, as their every thought will be devoted only to the production of tank after tank, never to so much as rest, let alone dream. That's a little bully. Great work as always. I better put this to use right away. There's not a moment to spare. Oh! Wow, you think it would have been easier to build just the tanks first, instead we built a whole factory. With the day of reckoning looming ever closer, Ronitt has decided that it would be quicker to construct an entire factory complete with automaton workers than build 4 tanks identical to the one he has already completed. But Ronitt's mind moves in mysterious ways. For what Ronitt lacks in effective time management, he more than makes up for with sheer stubbornness in the face of overwhelming odds. Perhaps this is what has earned him the respect and loyalty of his ragtag collection of friends. These are the procrastinators. The beautiful definition of procrastination. And yet, in spite of Ronitt's efforts, time refuses to slow. Heartless bastard that it is. Then, the fateful day arrived. The chief will be here any moment, and I still have one more tank to finish. Claire, I have an idea. Come with me. We'll try to buy you some time. You get that last take completed no matter what it takes. Oh, I can't wait to see this. If this doesn't work, it'll be all my fault. What am I gonna do? Stop panicking and get to work here and stop staring at the tank. So I wonder what her plan is. It's gotta be something good. I'm guessing like maybe she's trying to blow something up in like the Dwarven Elder's face and maybe keep them distracted long enough. Phew, I'm not used to all this running about. Here, take this. It's Nitrobute, an alcoholic beverage that doubles as a paint stripper, and it's strong enough to knock out a bison. If we leave these kegs in the road, Salmont is bound to help himself to a few swings. That can't be healthy for you. Don't give me that look. You clearly don't know how a dwarf's mind works. Look, there isn't much time, and it's the best I could come up with. Just put them over there and let dwarven nature take its course. Alright. I mean, it's gonna work. Have you ever seen a dwarf yet that has refused to drink? But yeah, I mean, Alcohol's so powerful it works as a paint stripper? That can't be good for you. That really can't be good. Strong enough to knock out a bison, too. I mean, how strong are these guys' livers? That should do it. And now we wait. What? He's already here. And why is Chief Glag with him? More importantly, did the Netrobu do its job? Look at their eyes, that's just beautiful. It must be my lucky day. And besides, be ashamed to let all that grog go to waste. For once, I agree with you, you old swine. And they just pass out on the road. Oh. Oh, shut up, Hobbs. Bullshit. What you slay? Come on, Ronitt. They won't stay like this forever. What happened? Was I asleep? Oh, my head feels like it's been stepped on by a Talos. Blues must have been involved. Where are there supposed to be tanks around here somewhere? Too little too late. Yes, I notice a distinct lack of tanks. I declare this contest well and truly not so fast. Our little army of tanks! They're so cute! The hills are alive with the sound of tanks. Ronitt! What? Bloody hells! A rolling tankard at your service. Man, they look like they're crushed seeing those. How can you not love them? They're so cute. What's wrong with you two? Aren't you going to congratulate me on my hard-earned victory? No, we're bloody will not. Have you any idea what you put us through? Did I say my hard-earned victory? Of course, what I meant to say was our hard-earned victory. Yes, a slip of the tongue, that's all. Is that any better? Well, Ronitt, you did it. Fair and square. No underhanded dirty tricks, at least none that I'm aware of. Ozark, though I have yet to decide your punishment for consorting with thralls, I will say this. You have demonstrated the superiority of GOG engineering, without which those tanks would never have seen the light of day. Listen, Chief, I don't want to do this because I'm a GOG. I did this because I'm a member of Watts' Anvil. So stick that in your pipe and smoke it. I love her. All this talk of Thrall and GOG has reminded me of something important. We don't often talk about this, but when I was a lad, my chief once told me that Thrall and GOG were once part of a single tribe. And into that one tribe was born a boy. His name was Watts. He was blessed with curiosity and imagination in abundance, and grew up to become the greatest inventor our kind has ever known. But sadly, the automata that he created caused a rift in our people. Some wanted to use them as workers, while others saw them as tools of war. Pah, and we all know how that ended. The Olympial Thralls content to dig their holes until their soil, and the mighty Gogs crushing their enemies and sowing the fields with their blood. Glory to Kamra! A pox on Kamra! A pox? Is that the worst you Thralls can muster? Stop squabbling, the pair of you. I want to hear the rest of the story. Ah, yes, as I was saying, Watts was beside himself to think that his beloved inventions could lead to so much strife. He locked away the rest of his designs so that they could never bring harm to his fellow dwarfs. And those designs included the tank. All makes sense now. No wonder he didn't want no one finding him. But if I hadn't opened that safe, somebody else would have eventually. How did you open it anyway? It was locked tight. Well, it was a long time ago, so I ain't quite sure. But I remember I used a coin, one given to me by a GOG, I think. Ah, that coin! It's the one I gave you. Eh? You mean you're that GOG girl from all those years ago? Maybe this is how Watts planned it all along. His descendants working side by side. It weren't the technology that we're at fault. It was us dwarves and our bickering that caused us to live apart as Thrall and GOG. But now, one of Watts' ideas might build a bridge between us. Oh, shut up, you daft sod! You think this is all it takes to wash away generations of bad blood? Pfft. And on the other hand, we GOGs admire Watts just as much as you Thralls. If you're right, which would be a first, it's worth some thought. Trouble is, it all seems a little too convenient. The coin, the chance reunion, and all the other coincidences. And there are plenty a load more I don't even know about. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. You see, all the coincidences in the world won't do you no good if you ain't got the gumption to make the most of them. Something Ronitt and Ozark have in spades. Right, that's enough blathering out of me. I'm off for a pint at the Crystarium on my way home. And if you two think this is the end, think again. 5 tanks is just the start. I'll take more than that to solve the world's troubles. Alright, I hear you. Now bugger off and let us get on with it. That's funny. I thought those two were enemies. Probably got more in common than they realize. Anyway, it's time we got back to the anvil. Oh, it was adorable. Alright, I think that we are going to be closing out the quest, at least this one for the time being. I don't want to say goodbye to these guys, they're so cool. They're so much fun to be around, you can't help but laugh. Oh well. So you and Ozark bought me some time, did you? Should've bought a little bit more by the sounds of it. Heh, just joking. If it weren't for you two, I'd never have made it. I suppose that's what Watts' Anvil is all about. You lot working your arses off to make me look good. Something like that, anyway. It's like the chief said, a measly 5 tanks ain't gonna right the world's wrongs, so I reckon 500 ought to do it. Better get back to work and no slacking. Sure, so that you can continue to look good. Yay, reputation up! Up to Sworn. Okay, and more experience points. Yay! A wider selection of wares! Does this mean what I think it means? Okay, yeah, so we're gonna have one more quest after this, but more importantly, is our tank waiting for us. And it is! Yay! We have our own tank! Inserting this small piece of painted iron will ignite the advanced 9-cylinder radical ethanol engine of your rolling tankard. Please refrain from imbibing while driving. No need to worry. Where is it? Where is it? There it is! Rolling tankards at your service. Based on the concept of the legendary Watts, this dwarven war mechana is propelled by a 9-cylinder radical ethanol engine. Its turret-mounted crystal cannons make short work of Senators, while its arms can perform essential motions such as upend in tankards. Oh my god! Oh my god, look at her! She barely fits in there! And we can fire off whenever we want to! Anyway, everyone, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it and you're looking forward to the final quest for the dwarfs. So until then, everyone, take care and have a great rest of your day. Bye!